Welcome to Mount Hood and the historic Timberline Lodge. And we're staying overnight on an active volcano.
We're able to check in early and they literally give you keys because it's such an old historic hotel.
This is so cute. Look at the phone. Wow.
Where's our bathroom then? That's probably a closet. That's gonna be the bathroom.
Here's bathroom. So you get a bottle of water, and it says Timberline Alpine Spring Water, bottled from Timberline Slopeside Aquifer on Mount Hood in Oregon, USA. That's pretty cool.
Better
Nice
be
bottle.
probably the best water ever.
So in the room came an envelope. It says, "We are listening. Sometimes you hear a little more than you wish when staying in a historic hotel like Timberline Lodge. We hope these complimentary disposable earplugs help you rest more peacefully." We have 2 sets of earplugs.
Because
Pretty thoughtful.
luckily we're on the 3rd floor, so hopefully it won't be as loud, but you can hear everybody from above you if you're on the bottom floors. So yeah, pretty thoughtful.
Oh wow, look at that. Ooh, is this supposed to go in there?
Don't know.
So that shows you historic in nature, because where's the safety lock on it so people don't fall out? Johnny. 1980, The Shining at Timberline Lodge. The Shining, based on the Stephen King novel of the same name, used aerial shots of Timberline as part of its opening scene. Film of the exterior of Timberline Lodge was used for some establishing shots of the fictional Overlook Hotel throughout this cult classic.
So this is room 217. So in the novel of Stephen King, The Shining, they stayed in room 217. In the movie, they actually changed it to 237. There's no 237 here in the lodge. It's 217. So a lot of people from around the world who are big fans of the movie always request this room. So if you're a fan of The Shining, request 217. I feel like some little kid on a tricycle and 2 twin girls are gonna show up anytime.
You want to give her a treat?
Oh, she's like, yes.
Here you go. Good job, Heidi. Good job.
These are telephone poles. Each one of them is individually hand carved and uniquely made. And there's about 25 of them throughout the lodge. Have to hunt around and see if you can find them all.
And I guess they clean them every single night,
Yeah.
so they can stay restored for decades.
So this is a model room. Built in 1937, Timberline Lodge has always been a grand refuge for visitors wanting to experience the magnificent and expansive high alpine environment of Mount Hood. A night enjoyed in the comfort and warmth of the lodge is like stepping back into simpler times, but with modern conveniences discreetly available. Here I am on the slopes of Mount Hood, where I've always wanted to come. FDR. Located in front of you is the chair built for President Franklin Delano Roosevelt in the WPA woodworking shop under the supervision of Ray Newfer. This chair was used for the grand opening and dedication of Timberline Lodge in 1937. Elegant in its simplicity, the chair reflects the stately yet practical nature of the lodge and its surroundings. The chair and the WPA workers who created it symbolize Roosevelt's New Deal policies, which focused as much on creating work for the common individual as it did on building a timeless masterpiece. Although stricken with polio, President Roosevelt always made a point to appear standing in public, and as a result, only sat in the chair one time.
Timberline Lodge is an historic mountain retreat located on the south side of Mount Hood. It was built during the 1930s as a works progress administration project during the Great Depression and is known for its rustic charm and stunning alpine setting.
The lodge itself was designed in the architectural style of the Cascadian mountain lodges, featuring heavy timber construction, stonework, and intricate craftsmanship. Timberline Lodge has gained recognition as a National Historic Landmark and has served as a popular destination for outdoor enthusiasts, skiers, and nature lovers. It offers breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains and forests, making it a picturesque location for visitors. The lodge provides a range of amenities, including comfortable accommodations, restaurants, a bar, and meeting facilities. One of its notable features is the large stone fireplace in the main lobby, which creates a cozy and inviting atmosphere. Timberline Lodge is also renowned for its skiing and snowboarding opportunities. It has the distinction of having one of the longest ski seasons in North America, with skiing typically available from late fall to early summer due to its high elevation and presence of a glacier. Overall, Timberline Lodge is a cherished historical landmark that combines natural beauty, architectural excellence, and recreational activities, making it a cherished destination for travelers seeking an unforgettable mountain getaway. So that is a strawberry moon. And you got a lot of folks out here taking photos of it come up. Kind of wait till it gets a little bit darker, but pretty awesome. Weren't expecting it, but there it is. Back to The Shining. If you remember the scene towards the end where his wife was trying to escape through the window, and in fact, I believe his son might have escaped through the window. It's that bottom one right there. And if you remember, there's a giant snowbank. There's still a snowbank right now, but we're in the spring now, so you can imagine in the winter, it covers that window. And so if you remember her trying to crawl out and there was a bank of snow, that's where it was at. So we found ourselves a little hidden Mickey here at the lobby, or at the front of the building. Got a little smiley face. It's kind of cool. But check this out. So you've got this giant door. It weighs 1,600 pounds, by the way, which is insane. They built back during the Great Depression. A whole nother story that we'll tell you a little bit about. But this knocker here, which you can really knock, that was supposed to be a ram's head. But the guy who was doing it was taking too long. And the guy just said, hey, just finish it up already. And that's what he came up with. When it was really supposed to look like this. That's an actual ram head. So, kind of funny to think that this nose was supposed to be extended, and that's what we get.
All right, so that was Tamanoas Falls here in Mount Hood. What an absolutely awesome, beautiful hike. Just one of the many things you can do here in Mount Hood. Hiking's one of the main attractions, especially in spring and summer, and fall for that matter. Of course, in the winter, you got snowshoeing, skiing, snowboarding, what have you. That's just one of dozens of hikes, and every single one of them, it just seems to get better and better and better. As you can see, that waterfall was absolutely incredible. The hike, you had to go through rock gardens, and you went down, across the stream. You saw a bunch of mini waterfalls. Just had a little bit of everything. So if you do get a chance to come to Mount Hood, just know that be prepared to do a lot of outdoor stuff. You don't have to. You can just see the views, but really to be able to get out and really experience it, you really have to try to get out on some of these trails if you can. That was pretty strenuous. We thought it was only going to be like 3 miles, and ended up being closer to 5, and we're sweating pretty good. And it's only probably 60s today. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that hike. Now we're heading into town for some dinner, and then hopefully a really cool sunset back up at Timberline Lodge.
So that there was Trillium Lake. So if you're ever looking for one of the most beautiful spots ever in the world to camp, you can camp there. I think it's mostly tent camping. There's some RV, but I think you need to book this so far in advance. But as you can see, the view from there is awesome. And you can get out on a paddleboard or little canoe. They got some fishing out there. Gets insanely busy in the summer though. So our suggestion would be You know, if you want to go out there to get wet, then of course you have to go in the summer because it's freezing cold. But if you want to escape the crowds, definitely look for spring and fall. It was still pretty busy even today, which is a spring day, but the summer is absolutely insane with people. So don't recommend that at all, but any other time, great. Just a short drive down from Timberline Lodge is a small town of government camp, which has stayed true to its roots while serving as a recreational destination for visitors since being settled in the early 1900s. New development has revitalized the quaint mountain community into much more than your average ski town. A Bavarian-style, pedestrian-friendly downtown offers ski shops, a brewery, and comfortable accommodations which attract visitors year-round.
So if you've ever heard of the Hood to Coast Relay, it starts actually here in that parking lot right behind the American flag, and it goes 199 miles from here at Mount Hood all the way to the ocean and seaside. So pretty cool. I actually got to run that leg one of the years that I ran Hood to Coast. Absolutely incredible to be at the start gun and the one to start the race for our team.
How did your legs feel running down the mountain?
Yeah, it was 7 miles with 2,000 feet of elevation drop. Definitely a quad killer.
I was probably sleeping.
Yeah, you probably were sleeping.
So one of the cool parts about staying here, especially if you come when the snow's melted, this is part of the Pacific Crest Trail, which is one of the most beautiful trails in the world. It travels down from Mexico all the way up to Canada, and part of it cuts through Mount Hood. And so in the summer you can hike it, but unfortunately there's still so much snow. But when you stay here, even now in the spring, you still have access to come climb up and go as far as you want. All right, so that ends our weekend here up in Mount Hood and at Timberline Lodge. Hope you guys enjoyed our trip here. It was awesome. This lodge, the history behind it, and the reason why it got built to help get jobs during the Great Depression, and to see what they were able to do during some of the toughest times in our history. Absolutely amazing. As you saw from just some of the sites that we showed you around Mount Hood, so much to do here. You know, if you like outdoors, hiking, biking, snowboarding, skiing, snowshoeing, anything and everything you want to do outdoors, perfect place for it. So, all right, on to the next adventure.
See ya.
It's kind of funny. I'll be honest. Oh.
Just got it.
Oh, good one. Oh, dude, that's awesome. That'd be hilarious.